Hi, I've just been to the indoor flea market in our area, and these are the designer finds. There were not a lot of vendors. It was actually an antiques and collectibles show, and there were not a lot of handbags. And these are the only handbags I came home with. These one of them is a Fendi, one is a Nina Ricci, one is a Chanel, and one is a Gucci. They had a lot of vintage Guccis, but they were all really damaged and tattered, and they were still selling them for $140 each. And I just don't, see the logic of paying that much for a damaged bag, and then to have it refurbished, it's even more expensive. So I'm better off, buying them on eBay or Tradesy or other luxury sites. So I have one Fendi, which is a very colorful one. I bought these three handbags, the Chanel, the Fendi, and the Nina Ricci from this one vendor, and the other Gucci from an Italian vendor. She had four very damaged Guccis, and this was the only one that wasn't damaged. And she kept asking me, "Okay, give me an offer," but she still wanted at least 70 or 80 for one bag, but I said no. So I only came home with a small Fendi Gigi Gucci um, bag. Okay, let's start off with this Fendi. I did not see this the first time I went there. I bought the Chanel's and then the Ricci first, and then I went back and I did not see this. And then I was like, there's a Fendi. Okay, so you know that I've been into Fendi lately. So this is their baguette handbag. So the Fendi Baguette is one of the most popular Fendi handbags, and they come in different materials. Some of them in wool, some of them in fur, just absolutely any material that you could think of. They have a variation, so they have like thousands of that. I know that one celebrity is a collector of Fendi croissant and baguette handbags, so she wanted to have a single item of each bag that they produced. But anyway, this is, yeah, a Fendi bag, and I got a good deal on this one. I was able to pay, how much did I get this for? I think $30, because this is the third bag. And as you can see, it is like the material is very unique. It's not straw, but it's super light, guys, and it has all the Fendi markings in there, so I know this is authentic, and this is a vintage piece. That's why there is no this must be pre-1980s, because there is no serial number at all, but the hardware nevertheless are marked Fendi, made in Italy, and everything is just perfect. And of course, the Fendi plaque there, and the Fendi zipper pull, and it's just one small. It's a cotton, actually, black lining, and I like it. This is like a raffia, or it's like a basket woven thing, but it's super light, guys. It's super light. This is not the croissant, but it's just a tiny handbag. Okay, and I have another tiny handbag. So this is a micro GG monogrammed canvas, and this was the only one that was not in a very sorry state. It says there, Gucci, made in Italy. There was another bucket bag that she was selling for $275, and she didn't want to come down on that, and I'm like, no, I guess I could get that on eBay for a lot less. And that is the interior of the bag, and of course it has the serial number. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not sure if I could go back there tomorrow, because the vendor said that she might have some Louis, and yeah. And this one was an absolute steal. When I saw this it was in the $10 bin. I was like, is that ostrich? But I recognize this. This is a Nina Ricci because I know this is a vintage piece, and it looks like a distressed ostrich, but I don't think it is. Anyway, it is very, very soft. It's like almost suede like soft, and it just has some spots, and it was only $10. And I was wondering why it was priced at $10 for for an Nina Ricci made in Italy bag. It's not gonna be that price. And it says here it was sold by Church's boutique, and I tried to research on that. I think that's in Hollywood, California. And it says here made in Italy, Nina Ricci Paris. If you can, if I'm not sure, why is this camera not focusing? There, okay. Nina Ricci Paris, made in Italy. It's in absolutely excellent vintage condition, and I think this must have been sold exclusively. That's because they have this Church's boutique. It's like you can't even remove it. It's like a sticker, but it is Nina Ricci. And from the same vendor, okay, this is a Chanel handbag. I did not even take a second look at this because I knew, okay, it could have been fake. This is in it's almost patent-like leather. This is supposed to have a strap, but it's missing the strap. So I thought it was like a cosmetics case or a clutch. But anyway, the left sees, you could see, and everything, the stitches are perfect, and the leather, I'm sorry, that's just the thingy from the bag. And yeah, absolutely you know gorgeous condition, gorgeous condition. And I didn't even take a look at this. I mean, I was like, okay, that could have been a fake or just a free Chanel thing. But look at that. Look at that. And I'm like, when I opened it, I was like, wow. So this is a very, very soft leather. So this is where you put the straps. And when I looked at it, it was it has Chanel R over there, and on the opposite side, as it should be for authentic vintage ones, it's the made in Italy. And you can't possibly fake this because it's just perfectly, it's perfect, it's beautiful, guys. Inside, it's everything just checks out. And yeah, and this one, there is nothing on the zipper, but it underneath, because this is a but it says CC here, but because it's too old, it's been, yeah, if you could see that. But it's not a lampo because this is a vintage piece, but it has a circle CC there. So it has the polishing. Oh, okay, it's there now. The polishing came off already, but absolutely gorgeous. And if you open this up, okay, see, you can't possibly fake this. So my money on this one is it is an authentic piece because I could feel everything. And if I'm gonna show you this, and it's not too bright, see, everything is perfect. So yeah, so this is a very, very big clutch, and I can just insert any straps there. And yeah, absolutely perfect. So I was wondering why she gave this to me for a very low price, while the others, she had Roberta Camerino, but she had it priced at 170. It was a super tiny velvet bag, and I've always wanted one, but it was just too small. And yeah, so she kept telling me this, pour la victoire, how do you say it? She says that it's made in Italy. I said, no, it says made in China. She was selling for $50. I'm like, no. But I saw a Bakelite or like a lucite bag. She priced it for 40, but she was gonna give it to me for 20. But I said, no, I think I've done enough damage for today, because last week I spent hundreds again, and this one, okay, I spent a decent amount of $100 at least for these. Yeah, so look at that. So if you fill it up, this is like in an envelope style. This is a flap bag. So there you go. So it's just missing a strap. I think I'm gonna send this over to Jerry, and he might give me a strap. Okay, there you go. Bye.